Thank you. I'm completely honored and kind of flabbergasted through the weekend because it's been a very wild and long week with doing Media Wednesday, Collision Thursday, ROH pay per view Friday. I don't think I've wrestled this much back to back since I was in Japan, so it was quite taxing on the body, taxing on my throat. So I'm losing my voice. Please excuse me. But I'm just immensely excited and thankful for the opportunities to be able to showcase what Ring of Honor has been producing, not only doing what I always do, being a dominant champion, but also showing that AEW is now Athena Elite Wrestling.
Let's see. That actually belongs to the AEW Women's World Champion, Timeless Toni Storm. Somebody who I'm sure you're very familiar with. You scout wrestling, you're a student of wrestling, and I'm sure after you won the Casino Gauntlet match, I know it was a big night for you, but I'd have to imagine knowing the contract you hold and what it means that you're guaranteed a shot at the AEW Women's World title. I have to imagine that you were keeping an eye on the championship match tonight with
Uh,
Toni Storm. I remember saying,
I actually watched it out in the arena side stage, and I did not prepare a statement. I do want to say that first and foremost because I don't have to. All I have to say to Timeless Tony Storm is that I am forever. I've done this time and time again, being the forever ROH champion. And now that I'm in AEW, that is not going to change. I am here not only to make a legacy for myself, I am here to show the world that I have been the best wrestler in the entire world for years. And I don't care what she has to do. I don't care if she flails on the ground. I am here to bring AEW to new heights.
congratulations on the win tonight. And I think it was even more special that we were able to have it here in a town where you've had so many great memories where you won that championship and your hometown. What a way to come here and win the first ever AEW All In Women's Casino Gauntlet, our first ever pay-per-view Women's Casino Gauntlet, and a really exciting night for the company. Certainly one of the amazing highlights is your great win. Thank you.
So here was the questions. Jonathan with Behind the Ropes Media. You've had a successful upward uh, uh, career since signing with AEW and Ring of Honor. What have been attributes to your early success and popularity in Ring of Honor and AEW?
I think it has a lot to do with the fans, to be honest with you. I have a lot of determination to be the best, right? I don't take that word lightly. I know it's thrown around a lot. People like say I'm the best in the world, the greatest of all time. I like to show that through action. A lot of ADW has taught me that it wasn't going to be an easy step coming through the front door, right? I'll say it first and foremost, I was a little conceited, I was a little arrogant when I came here, and I got humbled very quickly, and I knew that in order to prove myself, I had to better myself, I had to work harder, try harder, because AEW is where the best wrestles, and I want to be at the top of that food chain. So in order to do that, it was double time in the gym, double time in the ring, setting more footage left and right, trying to break my brain from where I used to be, and elevating and evolving myself into what I could become.
Hello. Hey, Athena, Tony. Thank you for having us here. This is Rich with the Greatest Faux Show podcast. Athena, your reign as the Ring of Honor Women's World Champion has been
Forever.
oh, I'm
Forever.
it's been historic. It's been unprecedented, and being our forever champion because you're definitely mine. So I want to use the correct pronoun around here, right? But being our forever our forever champion, is this more impressive than a certain someone who's having his retirement match in Atlanta this season?
Who?
Like,
Were you just what? I focus on me and my championship reign. I've traveled all around the world. I am a history maker. Time and time again, I have made history. I was the first woman to main event a pay-per-view in Hammerstein Ballroom, a first woman to main event under the Tony Khan banner. I am here to stay. I am focused on me and my championship reign. I don't care about anyone else right now. Right now, this is my time.
am I think
Champ, congratulations on an amazing week. Cam Hawkins, Dallas Sports. We talked a couple of days ago about authenticity. Um, as somebody who travels the globe, somebody who's wrestled all different types of women from everywhere, as somebody who trains, we're at a time now where there are more women wrestlers than ever. Can you just speak to the class coming up behind you about how important it is to be yourself and how that's gotten you to where you are?
Man, that's an interesting statement because I feel like through failure I found that. Um, I tried to guide my minion through it, and she's learning the hard way. Whew. But you know what? She'll get it one day. She'll be herself and be organic. I feel like for so long, even when I was on the independent scene, when I first started, I had this vision of what I thought I was going to be, who I wanted to be. And in reality, I think I was a super spy. And I came out with a little paintball pellet gun. And I was like, I'm going to learn martial arts and do this. And it just was so unorganic. I got booed out of every arena by all 12 people. And the way I'm being dead serious, but like I just found like being organically me. People tell me I'm funny. I think I'm mean. I mean, it's just putting myself out there on a platter, being vulnerable, not being afraid to be myself. And I think that's kind of really honed in on my success. It's honed in on me being able to talk on a microphone, which for so long, like that was a really hard thing is to try to be someone else and talk. It's just me being me, right? I put me out there for you guys to love, hate. I don't care either way because you can't deny me.
Okay, we'll do two more for Athena. Athena, congratulations, Ron Murray, K104. Sorry, this, how you doing? Good to see you.
Sorry,
Welcome back.
I'm a local.
So this is what I did want to ask you about, Athena Meet Wrestling, you put the flag down tonight. So how do you feel the Dallas-Fort Worth area supported, this whole week of AEW so another event like this can come back to the DFW?
I think we did it tonight, did we not? Yeah. Did we not? We had over what was the number? Over 20.
Well, almost 30,000. Well over, I think, close to 29,000. But when it's all said and done in here, so it was very, very impressive. And maybe by the time the walk up, close to 30,000. The most by far we've ever sold in America, our biggest event ever in America. And for you, the hometown champion, and somebody who has had matches several straight days to fight through it and wrestle. I think some of the best wrestlers in the world. In particular tonight, so many of the best wrestlers in the world were in that gauntlet match. As the person who conceptualized the Casino Gauntlet match, it's really an honor to have so many great veteran wrestlers uh, in one match. And you came out and you won the match in very impressive fashion with the O-Face. And it was really something special. So I think that was a great moment on, to me, our biggest and best event we've ever had in AEW All In Texas for you, Athena.
Yeah, and to add on that, like Texas has so much legacy in pro wrestling from the Sportatorium days to the Von Erichs to the Dustin. It, like we have a legacy to uphold as locals. We are taught that when you first start wrestling. It's like, hey, like you're in it for the long haul here. You're in it to make towns, make roads, be the weekend warrior, if you will. Like it means so much more for me in Texas, and every time we've done a show here, whether it be at UTA, at their arena, the esports arena, in Garland at the Curtis Caldwell Center, and now at Globe Life, all the fans have always showed up. Like they know this is where the action is, this is where the energy is, and like they always show so much passion and fire. So I think as long as we continue that, and as long as your girls here, we're gonna keep moving forward.
Right. Okay, last one for Athena.
Hi, Athena. Amy Nimity with WrestleJoy. Last night at Ring of Honor, you and Thunder Rosa put on a barn burner of a match that tore the house down. And then tonight at the Casino Gauntlet, you had a huge reaction in the crowd for you. So you're the forever champion. Now you've got the opportunity to face timeless Toni Storm. You've, been killing it in Ring of Honor, but you've also got this Metro Place show that you're building up women, on the independent scene as well. Can you talk about your impact as a woman, sort of spearheading and working with other women who are elevating women's wrestling all around the country and honestly all around the globe? As you, the Ring of Honor Forever Champion, and soon to be maybe potential AEW Women's World Champion as well. Thank you.
You. So yeah, I right before I started with AEW, I actually ended up purchasing a local AE promotion that was going out of business because the owner wanted to be with his kids and live a life with them other than running an indie promotion called Metroplex Wrestling. We run every Saturday out of Bedford, so it's a little difficult because my priority is always AEW and Ring of Honor, so I'm double tasking 90% of my week. Um, but for over a year and a half now, we've been trying to plan a all women's wrestling show down to production, referees, announcers. And it's been like a really big passion project of mine. Because when I started wrestling in Faces, there were only three girls in the States. And I didn't really have a lot of guidance, and their names were Jessica James and Claudia. Claudia passed away a few years ago. Um, but they took me under their wing and we made towns. They helped me out so much, and I look at such a young generation now and the gap of experience level from those of us that have traveled the world on the indies and those of us that are just getting started, and there's not a lot of crossover with that. So I wanted to provide a platform where these women can learn how to work TV style, learn how to wrestle with some of the best in the world and learn from them, as I've had that opportunity by traveling around the world, that make it in the home state of Texas, make it in the DFW area, and provide a platform that they can show who they are and tell their stories. So our first show is August 9th, if you don't mind me, pause. It's a good book. Our
How and I'm surprised. I think you're going to be working with wrestlers we together have worked with in AEW and Ring